Hey guys, this is Mrs. Cutting, and today I'm going to finish Lesson 8 with you. So our learning goal for Lesson 8 was let's use ratios to describe how much things cost. So we're still talking about equivalent ratios like we were last week. And the directions in this first part even say if you get stuck considering drawing a double number line diagram. I don't know that anyone really did that in class, and that's perfectly fine as long as we have another way to do it without the double number line. So it tells us that 8 avocados cost $4, and then it says how much do 16 avocados cost. And this book is the worst at spacing. They gave us no room to do this, but we'll try anyways. So 8 avocados cost $4, and then they want to know how much do 16 avocados cost. Well, 8 times 2 is going to give me 16. So 16 avos cost, and if I multiply this, if I double the number of avocados, I also have to double the number of dollars. So 16 avocados cost $8. Then it asks how much do 20 avocados cost? Well, I know 16 is $8. Finding 4 avocados might help me with that. So if 8 was $4, if I just divide that by 2, 4 avocados would cost $2. So now to get 20 avocados, I can do 4 avocados is $2 plus 16 avocados is $8. And that gives me $10 for 20 avocados. So then they throw us off completely and it says, how much do 9 avocados cost? So a lot of people in class figured out that each avocado costs 50 cents. I'm going to go to a double number line for a moment. So originally it told us 8 avocados were $4. So if I were to go through and number all this, my dollars can't be going by ones because I'm only at $4 when I'm at 8 avocados. But I do notice that 8 or 4 is half of 8. So this would be $3. This would be $2. This would be $1. So then what has to go in between? It's got to be going up by 50 cents. So this is 50 cents. This is $1.50. This is $2.50. This is $3.50. So each avocado costs 50 cents. So for 9 avocados, I can do 9 times 50 cents, which would give me $4.50. Or, since I know that 8 avocados cost $4, I would just need one more avocado, which is one more set of 50 cents, so that would also give us $4.50. Okay, so then we get into the water bottles. And this one, it wasn't just dividing by 2, so this one was a little bit different. Let me try to give myself some space here. So 12 large water bottles cost $9. 12 bottles, $9. How many bottles can you buy for $3? If I think equivalent ratios for a second, and I have 12 to 9, and then I want to know what corresponds with 3. Remember, if we can multiply or divide both numbers of the ratio by the same thing. So 9 divided by 3 gives me 3. So on this side, I need to do 12 divided by 3, which gives me 4. So 4 bottles cost $3. So then what is the cost per bottle of water? So when I'm talking per bottle of water, I mean for 1 bottle of water. So now I want to go down 1 to what? So 4 divided by 4 will get me down to 1. So over here, I have to do $3 divided by 4. Might not be so pretty to do in your head. we are going to get calculators back out because it just might help us a little bit with some of this. So I can do 3 divided by 4 into my calculator. That gives me 0.75, which is 75 cents. Now, I could have also done split both of these in half, and that would tell me that 2 bottles costs $1.50, and then split that in half again. That'll get me that 1 bottle costs 75 cents. But we're also going to have calculators available if we need them. So 1 bottle is 75 cents. So then, how much would 7 bottles of water cost? My calculator's already out. I'm going to use that. So 75 cents for 1 times 7 bottles is $5.25. Or I know that like 2 groups of 75 cents makes $1.50. So $1.50, $3, $4.50, and then plus 1 more group of 75 cents would give me to $5.25. So either way, it's $5.25. Okay, and I'm actually going to skip the flour for now. So in this next part, we have more shopping. And the thing about this section was we don't really have a good way of like how we can write this in a way that like makes sense. So I am going to give you a tool that we can use just to kind of help organize our thinking. So we're going to use a table. So this says 4 bags of chips cost $6. So I do want you to copy this down, and I might have you pause and try part of it on your own. But we're going to make a table, also known sometimes as a T-chart. So my 2 things that I'm dealing with are bags of chips and the number of dollars. So I'm going to do bags of chips and my dollars. And then it says missing some information. 4 bags cost $6. So the 4 is going to go for the number of bags, the 6 is going to go for the number of dollars. So then it says, what is the cost per bag? When they say per bag, they mean how much does it cost for 1 bag? So I'm going to put a 1 for my number of bags of chips. And then over on this side, I want to figure out how many dollars that's going to be. Okay, so I need to get from 4 bags of chips down to 1 bag of chips? 1 bag of chips. Yeah, there we go. I can talk. English is totally my language. And to get from 4 down to 1, and I'm thinking of a multiplication or division relationship, I'm going to do 4 divided by 4, because that gets me down to 1. And with equivalent ratios, if I do something to one side, I have to do the same thing to the other side of my ratio. So on the other side of my ratio, I'm also going to divide by 4. We're going to use our calculators if we need them. 6 divided by 4 gives me 1.5, which in terms of money is $1.50. So if you need to pause me to write that down, please do so. So then it says, at this rate, how much will 7 bags of chips cost? So on my bags of chips side, I want 7. And I know I'm going from 1 to 7. So I'm going to do 1 times 7 to get to 7. And if I do something to one side of my ratio, I need to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to do $1.50 times 7. And I did cheat and use my calculator. That gives me 10.5, which is $10.50. Okay, so now we have a new situation. At a used book sale, 5 books cost $15. So I have number of books and I have my dollars. So I'm going to make another table. This is books. This is dollars. and the information it gave me was 5 books and $15. And then it says, what is the cost per book? And when we're talking per book, I want to know how many dollars for one book. So I'm going to put 1 on the book column. And I need to get from 5 down to 1, so I'm going to do 5 divided by 5 gives me 1. And if I do something to one side of my ratio, I have to do the same thing to the other side. So 15 divided by 5 gives me 3. So it is $3 per book. This row shows me 1 book, $3. So then it says, at this rate, how many books can you buy for $21? So this time, I don't want 21 books, I want $21. So the 21 is going to go on the dollars side. And then I need to figure out how to get from 3 up to 21. Well, I know that 3 times 7 gives me 21. So I'm going to do times 7 here. And on this side, I'm going to do times 7. So 3 times 7 gives me $21. 1 times 7 gives me 7 books. One last situation. I'm going to put my table way down here at the bottom. Neon bracelets cost $1 for 4. So we're not going to do number 4, so feel free to use this space. I have number of dollars and number of bracelets. I think I'm going to put my bracelets on this side and my dollars over here. And they are 4 for $1. So then what is the cost per bracelet? How many dollars for one bracelet? So to get from 4 down to 1, I'm going to do divided by 4. So on this side, I'm going to do $1 divided by 4, which if you need to use your calculator, you can, but that is 0.25 or 25 cents. And then it says, at this rate, how much will 11 neon bracelets cost? I'm going to put 11 on my bracelet side. 1 times 11 gives me 11, and 25 cents times 11 gives me $2.75. Let's see, 4 makes $1, another 4 makes $2, so that would be 8, then another 75 cents. Okay, I used my calculator, I just needed to double check that it was giving me accurate information. Okay, I didn't fill it in my workbook. What is the cost per bracelet? 25 cents. And how much will 11 bracelets cost? $2.75. All right. We are not going to look at the summary because it's not actually what I want to end with. Okay. So you're going to use this information and use this model of setting up a table as you go to your practice. And I will see you next time.